So when I set up camp last night, it felt really remote after, coming through that canyon and everything. But then this morning, I heard a train somewhere nearby. So today would have been the day I was going into Clifton, Morenci, probably. However, I figured it wasn't worth hitching in and out and wasting that time when it was only a 40-some mile carry to get to this point. So instead, I have another 5 or so days of food on my back, and I should be able to make it to Alma, which is right on trail. Yesterday kind of reinvigorated my joy of this trail. The section into Safford was obviously rough because of my feet, and I just wasn't enjoying myself for several days there. Still have moments where it's like, oh, cool view, things like that, but in general, it was just dragging. Versus, I love the canyon views yesterday, I love the slot canyons, and it kind of surprised me. It's funny, the guide that Brett put together is amazing. I mean, the amount of work that obviously went into it is very evident. However, it will occasionally go on for paragraphs describing some quick ridge traverse, talking about vegetation and things like that. And yet, that makes it a little bit of a chore to read to actually get kind of the pertinent details. It also looks like today should get me to Eagle Creek, which is described as having about 30 fords across it. So I'm guessing my feet are going to be wet for today. I was actually camped towards that little slot you can see in the background. That was what drew me off trail to look for a campsite. Well, that road ended kind of suddenly. I believe that's the mine I was camped by night before last. Okay, hoping to find water in the next mile or two. I seem to be going through what I have a little faster than usual. Still no water. Water at last. Came up to check out a little outcropping, and look what I found. Well, that was fun. Now on to the river, it looks like. Looks like more horses. So down here, there's actually an access point if I was to hike a couple more miles to Clifton, Morenci. Okay, now I've got a long section climbing up this canyon, basically doing a big roundabout. Well, that looks a little on the deep side. We'll see how this goes. Okay, that looks a little better from this side. Well, that's interesting. The stairs and the rail don't seem to go anywhere. Had to have been something back here, though. So the interesting thing is, at least so far, this is a vehicle route with fresh tire tracks. It's made for easier going in between the crossings. So I saw a waypoint off ahead in a couple of days listed as Crystal Cave. I'm pretty sure I've done some caving out here with Jen. So in general, it hasn't been too deep, but I have to pick my way back and forth. So far, it's come up above my knees a couple of times. I've been herding cattle. I am damn tired at this point. I'm just gonna try and get past the abandoned ranch back here. Let's see about a spot. At least I don't have to worry about water. Well, that's certainly a thing. So now I'm basically just trying to get well clear of that ranch, since I don't know if it's occupied or not. Okay, made it clear of the ranch, and I'm beat. That was a lot of water crossings, and more to come. Home sweet home for the night, and here's hoping the cows don't come to call. Shades of the Florida Trail, soaking shoes and pruned up feet.